Hello everybody and welcome to our live coverage of the Ruma Cup. It's the season 18 which is in progress. First match of the day today, that is 28th May, Saturday. First match of the day is between the Little Blasters and AK Deccan Boys. Two umpires, Sajjad Hashmi and Jawad Ali Hashmi, in the center there. Fielding team is as well out in the center, in the middle of a huddle there. Two openers also out in center. We are minutes away from live action, so we'll be back shortly. Two openers for the Little Blasters, Anil and Nageshwar out in the center. Anil will be on strike, and it will be Sai to open the bowling for Deccan Boys. And the Little Blasters actually won the toss and elected to bat. The field placement as of now, we have a third man AJ and a long on in place. The remaining are inside the circle. Now the change in field. Long on has walked in. Sai to start the proceedings, bowling over the wicket to Anil. First ball wide outside off, a little bit too wide for the umpire's liking. Umpire signals an extra. That's extra opens the Little Blasters account. It's one without loss. Sai once again to Anil Kumar. Better line and length this time. Yeah, played back to the bowler. No chance of a run there. Ball also bouncing a little bit extra there. Batsman unable to time his stroke. Sai with the next delivery. Once again, short and wide outside off. Ball coming in with the angle. Cut straight to the man at point. Does field. Good fielding there by the man at point. No runs are conceded. Second dot. Sai. Next delivery. Once again short and wide. This time it's in the gap over the head of the man at point, and it's the first boundary of the inning. Good shot by Anil Kumar there. Waited for the ball to come to him and played it over the man at point. Ball was in the air but not in the reach of the man at point. Crosses the boundary for the first 4 of the inning. Score moves to 5. Sorry, a strike is not with Anil but Nageshwar. Next ball played with soft hand towards the onside and a single taken. That's good batting by Nageshwar there. A single after the boundary to get off strike and get Anil Kumar on strike now. Anil Kumar on strike for the first time. Sai to Anil Kumar. Good delivery there, offside edge, but the ball was in the gap, which allows the batsman to complete a single. Perfect line and length there from Sai. Batsman poking it in the edge. Last ball of the over. That's better. Once again in the gap, there's no one in the deep. Ball is running towards the square boundary. It's a 4. Second boundary of the over of the blade of Nageshwar. And the score moves to 11 without loss. That's also the end of the over. That's a good start for Little Blasters after winning the toss. 2 boundaries in the first over. Nageshwar on to 9 of just 5 deliveries, and Anil has got a single to his name. It will be Fahim to share the new ball with Sai. Fahim, who's an experienced pro, has played more than 100 matches in this format, 100 wickets to his name. Also, very good economy rate of 7.75. He'll be bowling to Anil Kumar. Fahim with the first ball of the second over. Very full, in fact it's a full toss driven down the ground towards mid-off. Single taken. Good cricket there by Anil, giving the strike to Nageshwar. Was looking in good touch. Got 2 boundaries so far. Fahim with the second delivery. Oh, player missed there. I think that ball wasn't that full to drive. Nageshwar wanted the shot and missed it completely. Ball goes to the keeper, Vishal. Fahim with his next delivery. This time it's full, but set to the man at short, extra cover there. Who does well to fill it and restrict the batsman. So another dot. 2 dots in a row for Fahim. That to Nageshwar. Fahim once again. Another very full delivery, another edge, but just away from the man at short third there, and ball races to the third man boundary. That's the third boundary for Nageshwar. A lucky boundary there, but runs nonetheless, and 4 of them. Nageshwar moves to 13 of just 8 deliveries. Score moves to 16 without loss. Yeah, change in field. There's the deep third man in place now. Fahim with his next delivery. Little bit short this time, but straight to the man at point. Nageshwar looking for run there, which is not possible. Oh, good call by Anil. Dot. Last ball of the over coming up. Very full delivery in no room for the batsman there. Who just push it towards mid off. Another dot to end the over. Score remains at 16 without loss. Nageshwar on 13 and Anil Kumar on 2. Sai to continue. First ball of the third over. Oh, play and miss once again there. This time it's Anil Kumar who's beaten. I think he was just looking to run the ball down to third man and take a single. The field, that's a backward point, an extra cover, mid off, mid on, short square leg and short fine leg there. Appeal there from the bowler and the keeper, but the umpire is unmoved. Yeah, all the fielders converging there. According to the fielders, they heard a noise there, but the umpire just not interested. Yeah, the man at short square leg checking with the leg umpire, who nods his head in negative. That is. Next ball of the over, side to Anil. That's driven and it's in the gap. Ball is racing towards the cover boundary and it's 4. That's the first boundary for Anil Kumar. Score moves to 20 without loss and Anil moves to 6 runs. It's an excellent shot there. Ball was full to be driven and Anil puts it away. Though there was a sweeper cover in position, but the ball was timed so sweetly that he couldn't reach the ball there. Sai with the next delivery to Anil Kumar. This time it's shot in the air. No, that's very short of the man at mid on there. Chance for the batsman to take single and they do so. With that single, score moves to 21 without loss. Nageshwar on strike. Field remains the same. A deep third man and a sweeper cover out on the boundary. Oh, another swing and a miss by Nageshwar. Looking towards the umpire in anticipation of a wide. Umpire doesn't budge, so it's a legal delivery and a dot ball. Last ball of the over. Leg to the man at point and the batsman this time take a sharp single. Misfield by the man at point. So the single completed easily. That single, third over comes to an end. The Little Blasters, after winning the toss and electing to bat, are 22 without loss. A steady start. Run rate of 7.33. 3 overs remaining in the power play. will be Fahim to continue with a slight change in fielding. Instead of a sweeper cover, we have a long on in place. Fahim with the first delivery of the 4 over another full toss straight to the man at long off, misfield. Yeah, single to Nageshwar. Score moves to 23. That's a very casual effort there by the man at mid-off. Should have stopped that single. Fahim with the next delivery to Anil this time. Anil goes for the drive but hits it straight to the bowler, who does well in his follow-through. Set out delivery. No timing whatsoever there from Anil. I don't think the ball was also that full. Fahim with the next delivery to Anil. Short and wide outside off, straight to the man at point. That's a point I think is a little bit deep on the edge of the circle, on the verge of the circle, which allows the batsman to complete the single. Score moves to 24. Nageshwar back on strike. Was on 15 of just 13 deliveries with the help of 3 boundaries. Fahim with the next delivery, a slower one, and that's bowled. That's the first wicket down. The Little Blasters lose the first wicket for 24, and that's very good change in pace by Fahim, bowling a slower one, foxing Nageshwar there completely, who charged towards the bowler and missed the ball to be bowled. It was a good start for Little Blasters so far, but the Deccan Boys making a comeback for the wicket of Nageshwar. The new man in is Anurag Reddy, another very experienced player with 180 matches under his belt and more than 1700 runs with the highest score of 59. And he will be facing Fahim. Anurag Reddy is a left-hander. Change in field there for the left-hander. There is a short extra cover in position, and Fahim has switched to round the wicket for the left-hander. Fahim to Anurag Reddy. So that's very good delivery first up. Pitched towards the batsman, making the batsman play. Anurag, the batsman, very watchful there since it was his first delivery. Plays it out. Fahim, the last ball of the over. Another very full delivery, making the batsman drive. And drive does Anurag. In the gap. It's a 4. Good start there by Anurag. Reaching the pitch of the delivery and driving it on the up. Away from the man at mid-off. Ball racing too wide, long up there. Anurag opens his account with that delivery and score moves to 28 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. Change in bowling after 4 overs. Mohammad Javed into the attack now, making a few changes in the field as per his bowling plans. The deep third man has walked inside the circle. 2 men in the deep, a sweeper cover and a long on. Oh, that's a no, and duly signaled by the umpire. I can't say it was a loosener because it was a beamer, and the keeper also missed it. 5 extras to start for Javed. Think maybe it's sweating out there, so Mohammad Javed losing his grip, unable to hold the ball properly, might be whatever the reasons may be, but 5 extras to the Little Blasters total. Javed, that's another wayward delivery. This time it's a wide outside off. Umpire stretches his arms to signal another extra. So that being a wide, free hit continues. What does Anil do with the free hit? Javed, a full toss and put away. Ball is running towards the cover boundary, but oh no, misfield there. Man at sweeper cover does well, made the ground, but just couldn't keep the ball in play. So Anil gets the boundary of the free hit. With that boundary, Anil moves to 12 of just 10 deliveries, and the Little Blasters move to 38 for the loss of 1 wicket. So runs are coming. 3 boundaries of the last 3 deliveries, you can say, and also a wide. Javed with the next delivery, that's better. Ball coming in with the angle, hitting the hard length there, Javed, and not giving the batsman any room. Anil just defends it. That's better line and length there from Javed. Another change in field. Man at Midon has moved to the offside because there is a long on in position. Next ball and it's ball! That's excellent comeback from Javed there. 2 wayward deliveries to start. A beamer which went for a boundary, and then a full toss which was put away towards the cover boundary by Anil Kumar. But the next 2 deliveries have been Javed's. First short with delivery, forcing the batsman to defend. The next delivery coming in with the angle, found its way through the gap and bowled Anil Kumar comprehensively. So the second wicket down for the Little Blasters for the score of 32. New man in is Murli, who's walked in to replace Anil Kumar. Another very good delivery there by Javed, and a play and miss there. New batsman in. Murali. Good first ball to the new batsman. Making him play. Batsman misses it. Ball goes to wicket. Javed with the next delivery and inside it this time, but there is a short fine leg in position. Who does well and stops the batsman from going for a run. Last ball of the over. Another inside edge. Ball is racing towards the fine leg boundary. I don't think the fielder will be able to catch it. Yeah. So a lucky boundary there for the new batsman who opens his account with that boundary. That was also the last ball of the over. The score moves to 42 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 5 overs. Another change in bowling. It will be Muhammad Zahir Hassan. He will be bowling to Anurag Reddy. Anurag Reddy was a spectator the whole last over, where wickets fell and 2 boundaries came. Zahir to Anurag. That's good running there by the 2 batsmen. Though the ball was straight towards the fielder, hit straight towards the fielder, but still they managed a single. Right hand, left hand combination out in the middle. So the fielders have to be on their toes rather. Yeah. This is the last over of the power play and the batsman would like to make maximum use of the field restrictions. Zahir with the next delivery, shot outside off and in the gap. Ball is racing towards the cover boundary. That's another 4. This time from the bat of Murli. Second boundary for Murli, who moves to 8 runs of just 4 deliveries. Was just giving you the field placements there. For this over, for Zahir, we have a long off and a long on in position. And there are 5 fielders in the ring on the offside. Shot Zahir with his next delivery. Another short and wide delivery. Ball is in the air but straight to the man at point, who misfields and allows another single. Though there are 5 fielders in the ring on the offside, but the batsman still managed to take a single. Yeah, with that single, Anurag is back on strike. Left change in field for the left-handed Anurag. 2 men outside, long off and a deep mid wicket. Zahir, next delivery, shot down the leg. Another sharp single there and just a little misfield. That's enough for the batsman. There was a man at short square leg, I would say, because he wasn't on fine leg. He was a little bit square, but the single still taken. Now, right-hander on strike. 5 men inside the ring on offside. There is a short third man, a backward point, cover and an extra cover there. That's a play and miss from Murli this time. Good bowling by Zahir, bowling the ball, pitching the ball further up, allowing it to move Batsman going for a drive gets beaten. Zahir with the next delivery. This one is a little bit shorter than the previous one. And Murli goes for the cut. Once again misses it. So 2 dots to end the over. 7 runs came of that over. And it's 49 for the loss of 2 wickets. Little Blasters winning the toss and deciding to bat. Though they have got runs on the board, 49 of them, but they've also lost 2 wickets. So I think both the teams would be happy at the moment. Can't choose one of them. Little Blasters have got the runs and Deccan Boys have got the wickets. It will be Javed to continue and Anurag ready to face Javed for the first time. Javed, oh, false start there for Javed. So fielding still very attacking field there, because there are still 4, 5, 6 batsmen inside the ring and only 3 outside. Javed with the first delivery and play and miss there by Anurag. I think the ball just left the batsman at the last moment. The batsman gets beaten, ball goes through to the keeper. 3 men outside the ring, deep mid wicket, a long off and a long on. Javed, next delivery, and next time it's a little bit fuller, I think. Anurag just pushes it. There is no one at mid-off, so once the ball passes the bowler, easy single there. Javed still continuing with that attacking field. There are 4 fielder inside the ring on the offside now. Javed to Murli. Murli goes for drive and misses. Ambitious appeal there from the keeper Vishal, but the umpire not interested. Another dot nonetheless. Just a single for the first delivery. Sorry. Short and wide, set to the man at point. Oh, fielder goes towards the bowler's end, non-striker end, but the batsman had made his ground already. So these 2 batsmen, as far as the running between the wickets is concerned, they are very fast, very agile. Two singles of the first 4 deliveries so far. Javed with the next delivery to Anurag. Another play and miss there. That's very good delivery. Another one where the batsman gets beaten comprehensively. Ball after pitching just moves away and leaves the batsman. Batsman Anurag going for the drive there, but misses. Ball goes through to the keeper. Last ball of the over. Ball is in the air, played towards long off, but just pitches in front of the fielder. Another single taken. That's the end of the over. So end of a very good over from Javed there. 3 singles came of that over, and score moves to 52 for the loss of 2 wickets. 2 wickets, that of the 2 openers, the Little Blasters openers, Nageshwar and Anil, back in the hut. Anurag Reddy and Murli in the middle for the Little Blasters. It will be Zahir Hassan to continue. Anurag on strike. Deccan Boys still continuing with that attacking field. Only 3 men outside the circle. Zahir to Anurag. Another very full delivery on drive towards long on there. Oh, misfield! That's 4. Poor effort there once again by the man at long on. Sure, where there should have only been a single is considered 3 extras. Second boundary for Anurag there. Anurag moves to total of just 9 deliveries, and Little Blasters move to 56 for the loss of 2 wickets. Change in personnel. The man at long on has been brought inside the circle, and one of the fielders inside the circle has moved to long on. That misfield certainly eases the pressure. Another very full delivery outside off, a room for Anurag, who drives it down the ground towards long off, takes a single. Sensible cricket there by Anurag. After boundary first ball, takes a single and gives the strike to Murali. Right and left combination going very well for the Little Blasters. Zahir with the next delivery, maybe a change of pace there by Zahir. Yeah, beats the bat, change of pace. Makes the batsman lose his timing, and he just plays it back to the bowler. Zahir to Murali. Fourth ball of the over. On pace delivery, work towards the onside. There is a short mid wicket in position, but he can't prevent the batsman from taking a single. Another single to Murali. Score moves to 58 for the loss of 2 wickets. Anurag, the left-hander, on strike now. Zahir Hassan bowling alternate there, over the wicket to right-hander and around the wicket to the left-hander. Oh, that's very good delivery there. White signal by the umpire. Another extra 2 to the total, which moves to 59 for the loss of 2 wickets. Zahir with the next delivery. Oh, and inside edge. Anurag got lucky there. Ball is like running towards fine leg. Managed shot third. Purna. Good fielding there by Purna, who made some good ground and restricted the batsman to just a single. It's just at 60 for 2. Last ball of the 8th over. It's a full toss. Ball is racing towards the fine leg boundary. It's for Purna this time. Can't help. That was a very poor delivery to end the over from Zahir there. Full toss on the batsman's bats, and batsmen make full use of it. Another change in bowling. Imran Hussain into the attack. Full and wide outside of delivery to start with. Batsman Anurag looking towards the umpire, thinking about maybe wide, but umpire goes with the bowler. Second ball, another full toss in the air, but just out of the reach of the man at short mid wicket there. Anurag Reddy struggling with his timing in this over. Imran with the next delivery. It's between the two fielders there. Ball is running towards the square leg boundary. Fielded as well, but the batsmen have time. They complete 2. The 2 score moves to 66 for the loss of 2 wickets. Imran Hussain to the left-hander, Anurag Reddy. Another on drive there by Anurag. Was looking for 2, but Murli wasn't interested. It's a single there. Murli now on strike, will be facing Imran for the first time. Imran with the 5th ball of the over. A well flighted delivery, but I think it goes outside leg. White signal by the umpire. Catching, yeah, short point there. Silly point maybe. Fielder catching there. Oh, short delivery outside of room for the batsman. Goes for the cut, but misses the ball completely. That's a missed opportunity there by Murli. That's a good delivery to end the over. A tight over there by Imran Hussain. Just 4 runs, that 2 an extra. A wide there. So good start by Imran Hussain. Little Blasters up to 68 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 9 overs. Another change in bowling. Sunil Guti into the attack now. Oh, that's wavered. Poor start there by Sunil, and ball is running to the fine leg boundary. Purna this time. Tries as hard as he could, but couldn't stop the ball from crossing the boundary. Another 5 to the Little Blasters. 5 bonus runs there because it was a wide down the leg side. Poor start from Sunil. The Deccan boys employing their finger spinners because there is a left-hander in the middle. Sunil Goti with next delivery. That's a better delivery. Ball is in the air. Another misfield there by the man at long on. Easy two there for Anurag. Anurag moves to 19 of just 16 deliveries. These two batsmen have been out in the center for more than 4 overs now, added 35. What happened there? Umpire signals a red ball, but I think batsman played a shot there. Yeah, batsman played the shot there, but umpire is signaling something towards the man at deep mid wicket. Next ball, Sunil. Ball is in the air. Falls in no man's land, and Anurag survives. So the finger spinners are doing their job. They are creating opportunities, but luckily for the batsman, whenever the ball is played in the air, it's away from the fielders. I mean, it's not going to the fielder's hands. Next ball, once again in the air. That's, oh no, man at long off once again spills it. That should have been taken. That should have been taken. Murli, very lucky to be still there. The bowler just checking on the fielder if he is fine, thinking he might have been hurt. Lot of chirping out there. Batsman unable to concentrate. Sunil with the next delivery. Once again a false stroke there. Anurag looking to drive it on the up towards the man at long off, but the ball takes an inside edge, goes to the man at deep mid wicket. Another single. It's 78 for the loss of 2 wickets. 10th over in progress. Last 2 balls to come. Sunil Goti to bowl. Murli Yaragunta on strike. 5th ball of the over. A faster one there by Murli, by Sunil. Driven towards short wicket for another single, which brings Anurag back on strike. Another field change for the left-hander. Sunil with the last ball of his first over to Anurag. Another wide delivery there. Sunil has bowled. This is the second wide bowled by Sunil this over. It has been a very expansive over so far. 12 runs came of that. Use of the feet by Anurag there. Ball was in the air once again, but luckily for Anurag, it falls in no man's land yet again. And a good running there by the 2 batsmen gives them 2. That's the end of 10 overs. It's 82 for the loss of 2 wickets. And it's time for a drinks break. We are all set to resume after the drinks break. It will be Imran Hussain to continue from the other end as well. He'll be bowling to Murli. Imran to Murli. Wide to start. I think ball just spun past leg stump there. Imran with the next delivery. Another wide there. Ball is spinning, so I think it will be better if Imran starts outside off. 2 wides to start the 11th over. Imran, who bowled a very good first over. Yeah. It's too full by Imran there. In fact, it was a full sauce on Murli's pad, who works it towards the leg side and takes easy 2. 4 runs so far of this over without much hard work there for the batsman. Another change in fielding. After that shot, there is a short fine leg and now a short square leg. 3 fielders on the onside. A short fine leg, a short square leg and a short mid wicket plus the 2 outfielders. Next ball defended down the ground towards long on. Fahim there charging towards the ball from long on as well to keep the batsman to a single. Single brings Anurag Reddy on strike. Anurag Reddy, the left-hander, was on 23 of just 19 deliveries. Slight change in field. There is a deep square leg, a deep mid wicket, long off, long on in position now, and 5 men inside the ring on the offside. A short third man, backward point, short. Imran pulls it on the batsman's pads. Anurag drives it down the ground towards long on and takes another single. With that single, Anurag moves to 24 and Little Blasters on to 88 for the loss of 2 wickets. Another full toss there and another wide. Imran struggling with his lines this over. This is the 3rd wide he has bowled. It's the right-hander Murli on strike. Imran with his next delivery, shot outside of Imran. Murli goes with his shot straight to the man at long on. That is Fahim, who fields it and throws it back to the bowler Imran. Another single taken. Score moves to 90 for the loss of 2 wickets. Imran Hussain to Anurag Reddy this time. Ball is in the air, but one bounce to the fielder. Another single to Anurag. These two have been going pretty well. A partnership of 53 so far from just 38 deliveries. So the Little Blasters, after losing 2 quick wickets within the power play, have recovered very well through these 2 batsmen. Down to 91. Last ball of the over from Imran. A well-flighted delivery. Batsman waits for the ball and cuts it between the man at point and short third. Another single to end the over. Oh, that was another expensive over. 10 runs came of that over. And the Little Blasters are at 92 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 11 overs. Another change in bowling. It's Purna into the attack now, replacing Sunil. He'll be rolling light arm over to Anurag. Full toss on the pads. Luckily for him, protection in the deep there. So batsman just take a single. I beg your pardon, it was Murli on strike there actually. Murli was batting right-handed and Anurag was left-handed. It's Mangi Setti Sairam into the attack actually, who's wearing a jersey with Purna on the back. Sairam to Anurag. Right arm over the wicket. Call for 2 there by the batsman, but I don't think 2 is possible there because it was hit straight to the man at long on. Another single. Score moves to 94. Sairam with his next delivery to Murli. Shot in outside leg. Oh no! Oh no! That's 4. Wide signal by the umpire. So another 5 bonus runs for the Little Blasters. And that's the 100 up for the Little Blasters. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 99. I think Deccan boys have conceded a little too many extras. As far as I can remember, there have been 3 occasions where the ball was down legged and the keeper missed it. Ball went to the boundary. That makes it 15 of just 3 deliveries. Sairam with the next delivery to Murli. On the pads, appeal there. Leg by, signal by umpire, which means there was no bat involved. So the ball might have been missing leg stump there. That leg by brings the 100 up for Little Blasters. 100 up, guys. Then we have some claps from the dugout there. Sairam with the next delivery, a short one, but Anurag unable to time his pull properly, plays it back to the bowler, who does well to field it in his follow through, and no single. So it's a dot ball. Last ball of the over. Sairam to Anurag, another play and miss there, and keeper also lets it through. So a bye of the last ball of the over. At the end of 12 overs it's 101 for the loss of 2 wickets. Current partnership 63 of just 45. Left hand, right hand combination going strong for the Little Blasters. Javed to continue with his 3rd over. He will be bowling to Anurag Reddy. Javed to Anurag. Anurag goes for pull and misses. This time the keeper does collect the ball. A dot to start with for Javed. Javed for the next delivery. Another, oh, in the air, another single. These two batsmen, I have to concede, have been very lucky. Though they have hit the ball in the air on a number of occasions, the ball has evaded the fielders every time they have hit it in the air. So how long will the luck last? Lady luck smiling on these two batsmen. Javed making a few changes to the field for the right-hander Murli. Next ball, shot and cramping the batsman for Ruma. Is forced to defend. That's another dot. So 2 dots to start the over. In fact, 2 dots and a single of this over so far. Javed with the next delivery. Another short one and another very good, well directed short delivery there from Javed. Ball coming in with the angle, cramping the batsman for home. And there was also some extra bounce for Javed. The batsman Murli hit on the gloves actually there. Javed with the next delivery, and this time ball is straight to the man at short mid wicket, who throws it towards the non-strikers, and no overthrows there. Yeah, good backing by the man at short cover there, who was right at the edge of the circle. So another single. Just 2 singles so far of this over. Javed was the last ball of the over to Anurag Reddy. Anurag Reddy uses good use of the feet there. Oh no! Fahim there at long off. I think he overran the ball there. And that's a boundary to end the over. So that boundary spoils a very good over from Javed. Only 6 runs came of that over though. If Fahim at long off had fielded that ball and not allowed that boundary, I think it would have been a very good over. That boundary, Anurag Reddy moves to 31 of just 27 deliveries, and the partnership is now worth 69 of 51 deliveries. At the end of 13 overs, the Little Blasters are 107 for 2 wickets. Will be Sairam to continue. On the pads once again. No appeal whatsoever from the bowler, which means the ball might have been missing leg stump, and a leg bite taken by Murli. Murli on to 24 now of 27 deliveries. Murli, I think he has been struggling from this end. Unable to get his timing right so far. Sairam with the next delivery. Another drive. There is no one there in the deep there. Batsman going for a risky second. Yeah, but I think there was enough time for the batsman to complete 2 there, because the batsman had fielder rather, who was inside the circle, had to make some ground to do the fielding. Sairam with the next delivery to Anurag, who makes use of feet this time. Ball is in the air once again, but lands safely. Oh, just a single this time. So Anurag moves to 34. Sairam with his next delivery to Murli. Once again in the air, once again in no man's land. Another single. 5 runs of the first 4 deliveries of this over so far. Both the batsmen I think now are exhausted, so they just going for their shots. I think they have decided to hit out, and in the process, even if they get out, there'll be fresh legs out in the center who can go hard at the ball. Last ball of the over. Sairam to Murli. Ball is in the air but in the gap as well. No. Fielder does well there. So just another single. Sunil the fielder there. Though he had overran the ball but recovers well.
Score?
So the Little Blasters, after winning the toss, in a very good position there. 114 for 2 at the end of 14 overs to well set batsman in the crease. Fahim with his third over, shot outside off. Batsman Murli goes for the pull, hits it towards long off, long on rather. Javed there at long on does the fielding, gives the batsman to a single. Fahim this time to Anurag. Use of the feet there by Anurag, but straight to the man at short mid wicket or short square leg there. No run this time. Yeah, you can see the batsmen are tired now. Not going for those sharp singles. Fahim to Anurag. Another play and miss there from Anurag. A full delivery just outside off. Batsman. I think he was always looking to hit the ball in the air. Maybe trying to clear the boundary. But no connection between the ball and bat there. So a dot ball. Fahim with his next delivery. Another very full delivery. Ball is in the air this time, but between the two men. I mean the long on and mid wicket. Oh, which is long off and sweeper. Oh, ball mistake there from the bowler, who doesn't collect the throw cleanly, and batsman taken extra. Very casual on the part of bowler there. Fahim with the next delivery. It's another very full delivery, and Anurag there just trying to sweep, or maybe just trying to lap it, because there was no one at fine leg there. Big gaps there in that region. The fine leg region. Fahim, the last ball of the over. Use of feet this time by Anurag. Just watches the ball go through to the keeper, expecting a wide, not given by the umpire. Another dot to end the over. Score remains at 117, 117 for 2. So a tidy over there from Fahim. Just 3 runs came of that over. Little Blasters 117 for 2 after 15 overs. They will be looking for a move on now. Little Blasters would like these two batsmen to go for shots, up the scoring rate. Anything in excess of 150 on this wicket is quite defendable. And oh no, another chance goes down, and good fielding by Sunil keeps the ball in play. 2 runs taken. Ball was in the air for a very, very long time, but fielder Sunil just unable to judge that catch. Another chance goes begging. Next ball of the over. This is a pull this time, and it's a 4. A boundary finally for Murli after a very long time. Runs were coming, but in singles and twos. So I think the batsmen have heard me. They're going for their shots now. 6 runs of the first 2 deliveries of Zahir Hassan so far. Murli was moved to 33 of just 32. I think he has decided to go for the shot now. Another short delivery. I think that ball just kept a little low. A dot nonetheless. Good result for the Deccan boys. Zahir Hassan. Change of pace there, in the air. Will it be taken this time? No, the ball lands way in front of the man Sunil there. Good running there by Anurag. Another 2 to the total, which moves to 125 for the loss of 2 wickets. Partnership of 85 from just 65 so far between these two. Zahir with his next delivery. Another big shot there attempted by Murli. Top edge goes over the man at short third, all the way to the boundary. So a very good over so far for the Little Blasters. 12 runs with a delivery to go. It's 129 for 2. Zahir for the last ball of the over to Murli. Full down the ground. Javed there as well, and gives the batsman to a single. At the end of 16 overs, it's 130 for 2. Partnership 92 of just 69 deliveries. So the Little Blasters winning the toss, electing to bat, are on course to set a big target. Current run rate is above 8. So if they get another 40 in the last 4 overs, they'll go past 170. Fahim with his last over. Only this time works it towards onside and takes a single.
एक सिंगल चल गया, दो चौके चल गई, वो तो नहीं क्या बचा यार, क्या करेंगे?
Next ball. It's in the air once again, but above the man at point there, and ball is running towards point and it's 4. This time it's Anurag Reddy.
किस्मत ही है ना,
Yeah, and these are lucky boundaries because the batsmen, they are going for their shots, but ball is going somewhere else. Batsman wanting to hit them somewhere else. Runs. Use of the field this time by Anurag. Hit straight to the man at long on. That's Zahir. Slight misfield by Zahir, but recovers well. So only a single to Anurag, who moves to 42 of just 37. Partnership is now worth 97 of just 71 deliveries. Fahim to Murli this time. Full toss. Ball is in the gap once again and running to the square leg boundary for another 4. Second boundary of the over. 10 runs so far in this over as well, with 2 deliveries remaining. Score moves to 140 for the loss of 2 wickets. Good going. The partnership is now worth 102 of just 73 deliveries. AK Deccan boys, they need wickets. If they don't get wickets, they're staring at a very big total. Anything in excess of 150 on this pitch, it's very difficult to chase, I'm telling you. Fine with the next ball. As time it's down the leg side. White signal by the umpire. Fahim with the next delivery to Murli. In the air once again towards long off. Oh, Zahir does well, but good running by the batsman. 2 runs taken. Score moves to 143. Another expensive over there by Fahim. Last ball still to come.
Last ball.
Another full toss in the gap once again between the 2 deep fielders, and ball crosses the boundary. Another 4 to end the over. A very expensive over indeed. 17 runs came of that over, and 50 for Murli. 50 up for Murli of just 40 deliveries with the help of 7 boundaries. Murli! At the end of 17 overs, it's 147 for the loss of 2 wickets. Last 3 overs. It will be Sai who opened the bowling for Deccan Boys. Sai with his third over will be bowling to Anurag Reddy, who's on 42 of just 37. Enough time for Anurag to get to his 50. Sai taking his time in setting the field. There were just 3 men inside the ring, so Captain Imran calling another one. Fahim inside the ring at short mid wicket there. First ball of the 18th over, a play and miss there by Anurag. Anurag looking very tired there. He might be feeling the heat. You can see he's exhausted there. Good length there by Sai. Staying away from the batsman hitting arc. Next ball, use of the field by Anurag. That's a 6. The first 6 of the innings from the bat of Anurag Reddy. Good use of the feet, reaching the pitch of the delivery and lofting it down the ground. Man at long on was a mere spectator. That 6 takes Anurag to 48 of just 39 deliveries, and it's 150 up for the Little Blasters. Change in the line of attack there by Sai, who was bowling over the wicket. He has switched to round the wicket now. Anurag Reddy. Hit on the, wrapped on the pads. Not outside the umpire, and it's a leg bye. So Anurag remains on 48 of 40 deliveries. In Little Blasters move to 154 for the loss of 2 wickets. Murli on strike now. Sai over the wicket to Murli. Short ball, another outside edge. There is protection in the deep. The deep third man fielder does well and keeps the batsman to just a single. That brings Anurag Reddy back on strike. 2 deliveries remaining in this over. Can he get to his 50 in this over? Next ball, full in the air, down the ground, and it's 4. That's 50 for Anurag of just 41 deliveries. Excellent batting there, good placement. The man at long on was a bit wider, and Anurag plays it straight, times it well. No chance for the fielder there. Sai. Last ball of the over. Round the wicket to Anurag. That's wide there. And the keeper lets the ball through. Ball goes through his legs there actually. And the batsman take an extra. So 2 wides to the total, which moves to 161. And the partnership is now worth 123 of just 80 deliveries. Last ball of the over, Murli drives it to the man at short cover there and takes a single to keep the strike. Another expensive over from Sai there. 15 runs came of that over. And the Little Blasters are on to 162 now. They have only lost the 2 wickets in the power play. that of the two openers, Anil and Nageshwar. These two out in the middle have been going strongly. Both have got half centuries to their name. Last 2 overs of the innings. Sai Ram with his third over. Bowling to Murli. First ball. Wide outside off. Full as well. Ball is in the gap and it's 4 to start the over. That's good placement there by Murli. Was no one in the cover region, and he drives the ball over the man at short cover. So that shot has brought about a field change. Protection in the deep now. Yeah, there is a man at sweeper cover there, and man at deep square leg has come inside to short square. Another strong shot down the ground there, but straight to Javed at long on this time. Single to Murli, who moves to 59, 58 in fact. It's 167 for 2. Next ball, wavered there from Sairam. It's a wide. Sairam with his next delivery to Anurag. Use of the feet makes it a full toss, but hits it straight to the man at long on. Just a single this time. Sairam with the next delivery, shot wide outside off. Batsman goes for the cut and umpire really raises his finger immediately. So a wicket after a very, very, very long time for the Deccan boys. It's Murli Yeragunta was caught behind of the bowling of Sairam. Vishal, the wicketkeeper, taking the catch. Murli, after a well-made 58 runs of just 45 deliveries, walks back to the pavilion to a grand applause from his teammates. That's the end of a very good innings by Murli Yeragunta.
कैसा हो गया कुछ तबीयत खराब से कुछ
New batsman in is Giri Babu. Giri Babu, as per our records, has played 189 matches so far and got in excess of 5,000 runs. So, the right man to walk in for Little Blasters, but expect some quick runs from Giri. Only 8 balls to go in the innings. Sairam to Giri Babu. 5th ball of the over. Giri Babu straight away charges at the ball and places it in the gap, and it's 4. A 4 of the first ball for Giri Babu. A very good shot indeed. Making use of his feet and driving the ball in the gap towards extra cover there. There was a man at long off, but he couldn't reach the ball in time. So 4 to open his account for Giri Babu. Last ball of the over. Sairam to Giri Babu. Another use of the feet. Ball is once again in the air, but this time it's going towards the pound boundary. The two boundaries of the first two balls for Giri Babu. And the score is 177 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 19 overs. So Little Blasters winning the toss, selecting to bat, have justified their decision to bat so far. They have got a very big score on board already. Another over. The last over of the inning to be bowled by Mohammad Javed. So another very expensive over by Sai Ram there. 15 runs of that over. Although he got the wicket of Murli, but two boundaries of the last two deliveries by Giri Babu neutralizes the wicket there. Giri Babu, who had walked out without a helmet on, has decided to wear a helmet because it will be Javed who will be bowling the last over. Javed, who has bowled with some venom. I mean, he has been the fastest of all the bowlers. Last over of the inning. Javed with the first ball, a wayward delivery to start. White signal by the umpire. Sorry for the delay. Anurag Reddy there, making use of Javed's pace. First a boundary towards fine leg, just nudging it along. A couple in the next ball. In the air once again, but I think it's going to land safe. Only a single this time, though. So 8 runs so far of the first 3 deliveries of the last over. And the Little Blasters are at 185 for the loss of 3 wickets. Giri Babu on strike now. Javed with his next delivery. Used of the feet by Giri Babu, but ball was outside leg stump. White signal by the umpire. Score moves to 186. Giri Babu, 2 boundaries of his first 2 deliveries. Javed with the next ball to Giri Babu. Use of the feet there by Giri Babu. Hits it down the ground towards long. Oh, an excellent attempt there by Zahir, but just couldn't complete the catch. Zahir putting his body behind the ball. Stopped a certain boundary a couple of balls ago, and now catch, going for the catch. Change of pace there from Zahir. Batsman Anurag gets beaten, going for the big shot. Good comeback by Javed. Last ball of the over. It's once again in the air, but in the gap as well. Ball is running towards the boundary. So another boundary to end the innings. Another expensive over. 14 runs came of that over. And the Little Blasters have managed 191 for the loss of 3 wickets from their 20 overs. The target for AK Deccan Boys would be 192. We will be back with the chase shortly. See you then. Hello everybody and welcome back for the chase. Two openers for AK Deccan Boys, Muhammad Javid and Sunil Guti rather. Out in the middle, it will be Shivaji to open the bowling for Little Blasters. The Little Blasters winning the toss and electing to bat posted a big score 191 for the loss of just 3 wickets. Good batting from Anurag Reddy and Murli, who got half centuries. The target for Deccan Boys is 192. Javid opening the innings for Deccan Boys. He'll be facing Shivaji. Shivaji is a left arm medium pace bowler. Shivaji comes in left arm over the wicket to Javid. Short ball in Javid playing it cautiously, just guiding it towards the man at point. A dot to start. Shivaji with his next delivery. Second ball of the over. Left arm over the wicket. Another short ball, this time guided to short third. Misfield there by the man at short third. Allows the single. That single opens the Deccan Boys account and also Muhammad Javid. Deccan Boys and Javed on board, one without loss. Change in personnel there. Man at short third. I think he was hurt last ball, so he is moved in the covers region. The Little Blasters further strengthening their offside. Another man from the onside has walked in the circle, in the offside. On to off. Shivaji with his third delivery to Sunil now. Shot outside off. Plain miss there by Sunil. Good start there by Shivaji. Just a single of the first 3 deliveries. Next ball. This time it's fuller and straighter. Sunil just works it on the empty onside because there is only one man on the onside, which is at mid on, or rather 2 men actually. One is at mid on and the other is deep square leg. So Sunil also opens his account with that single. It's 2 without loss. Shivaji with the last ball of the over. It's another very good delivery. Extra bounce there for the bowler. Batsman Javid, though he was cautious, still gets beaten. Ball goes through to the keeper. Last ball of the over coming up. Shivaji to Javid. Left arm over the wicket. Javid this time does well and fist pads. Ball is running towards the mid wicket boundary. Let's make a boundary to end the over there. Deccan Boys move to 6 without loss. That boundary spoils Shivaji's first over because it was only 2 singles till that point. Shivaji unable to close that over, but a very good shot nonetheless from Javid there, standing tall, flicking it in the gap. Will be Man to share the new ball with Shivaji. Man is another left-handed bowler. He will also go bowling over the wicket. Sunil on strike. Strong wind blowing across the ground. Not sure if you can hear us, but sounds are that of the mat protecting us. Third ball of the over from Man. Sunil once again. Oh, this time the man short square. Lets it go through and the ball. Oh, just inside. So 2 runs there. First the fielder let it through and then runs all the way to the boundary and stops the boundary. So 2 runs there. Score moves to 8 without loss. Sunil Goti on strike. Man to continue. Next ball. Outside off and wide in the gap. Ball is racing towards the cover boundary. And the fielder gives up. So that's the second boundary. This time of the bat of Sunil. Sunil moves to 7 of just 6 deliveries. Little bit loose there from Man actually. It was wide and it was outside off. Batsman got the opportunity to free his arms. Another loose delivery there from Man. It's a wide down the leg this time. Keeper lets it through. Batsman take an extra. So it's 2 wide to the total, which moves to 16. Or rather 14. Eight runs so far from this over. 2 deliveries to come. Round the wicket this time and it's another wayward delivery. Once again the keeper lets it through and the ball crosses the boundary this time. So it's 5 extras to the total. Deccan boys getting a move on. It's 19 without loss. Still 2 balls to come of this over. Man suddenly, for reasons unknown to us, is struggling. Next ball of the over and it's a wide down the leg this time and way out of the reach of the keeper and ball once again crosses the boundary for another 4. 5 more extras to the Deccan boys. These are gifts by Man. 10 runs, 10 bonus runs I should say, because those are 2 wide, so not legal deliveries. Man here struggling badly, considered 18 so far of just the first 4 deliveries. Next ball of the over, short and wide outside off, onside edge from Javed. Short third man is very fine, so stops the boundary and it's only a single. And that was an outside edge. Maybe if the batsman had just left it Might have been another wide. Anyways, single. That ball. Last ball of the over. Another one wide outside of. Yeah, boy, that's the umpire. Gives it to the bowler this time. So a dot to end the over. It's 25 without loss. Deccan Boys off to a flyer. Courtesy wides bowled by Man. And 10 bonus runs. It will be Shivaji to continue. Javed on strike. Shivaji bowling left-handed over the wicket. Slip in place there for Shivaji and a short fine leg. First ball of the third over. In the air, a man at long of the limit of the rather. Giri Babu takes a good catch. That's the end of Mohammad Javed. First wicket down for Deccan Boys. Score at 25. That's a big wicket. Very big wicket. Because Javed is a very destructive batsman. In the mold of a Maxwell or a Miller. If he gets going, he can change the match. He can change the face of the match within few overs. But Javed is back in the hut. New batsman out to the center is Arun J. Mohammad Javed, the last man out. Caught at mid-off by Giri Babu of the bowling of Shivaji. It was the first ball of the third over. So Arun will be on strike facing Shivaji. Shivaji with the second ball of his second over. Left arm over the wicket. That's another very good delivery. In fact, a very good delivery for the new batsman who's beaten on the inside edge there. Luckily for him, batsman misses the stumps. Slight delay there. Batsman adjusting his headgear. The umpire Saddaj Hasmi helping him out. Shivaji once again left arm over to Arun. Third ball of the over. Another very good delivery. Very full. In fact, it was a yorker there. Batsman misses it. Luckily for him, ball once again misses the stumps. Goes through to the keeper. Very close there. Shivaji once again to Arun. Oh, this time Arun does get bat on. Plays it to the man at point. But no run. So 3 dots in row. Played out by Arun. Shivaji with the next delivery. The 5th ball of the over. Once again, very good delivery by Shivaji. Nothing much batsman could do. He plays another dot. That's good bowling from Shivaji, targeting the stumps, not giving batsman room to free his arms. Last ball of the over coming up. Can Shivaji close it out? Oh no. A wayward delivery. Wide down the leg side. Score moves to 26 for the loss of 1 wicket. Was a very good over till that point, but a wide spoils it a little bit. Shivaji once again with the last ball of the over. In the air, but not to the ban at point. So another dot to end the over, just a single of that over, that 2 of a wide. Otherwise it could have been a wicket made in, but not to be. Nonetheless, a very good over for the Little Blasters. Got the wicket of Javed in that over. It's 26 for 1 at the end of 3 overs. Man to continue. Man, oh, starts with poor delivery, I should say. Down the leg side, wide signal by the umpire. It's 27 for 1. Man, still struggling with his lines. Bowling wides both sides of the wicket. Next ball. Fuller in the gap. Nice drive there from Sunil. Protection in the deep there. Good throw towards the keeper, but batsman Sunil already made his ground. A very full delivery there from Man, and a good drive by Sunil. Good placement as well. 2 runs taken. Next ball in the air, once again out of the reach of the man at point. Protection there in the deep. Just a single. Man. With the next delivery. This time to Arun. In the air once again, but out of the reach of the fielder once again. Arun looking for a second there, but Sunil rightly sends him back. No damage done. With that, single score moves to 29 for the loss of 1 wicket. Next ball of the over, another wayward delivery. White down the leg side. Man at deep third man was stationed very fine, just behind the keeper. Saves a boundary. There's two runs to the total, which moves to 32. Next ball. Oh, and a very good delivery this time. A push towards mid on. Another single. Another very poor delivery there from Man. It's another wide. Oh, inside edge there. The man at shot fine. Does the fielding and returns the ball to the keeper. Another single. .34. Loss of 1 wicket. Another expensive over by Man. That's a very good shot there. And it's a boundary. That boundary. Score moves to 38 at the end of 4 overs. Shivaji to continue with his third over. So now the last over, bowled by Man. Another expensive over. 12 runs came of that over. Score is 38 for the loss of 1 wicket. Shivaji to Sunil. That's a very good delivery. Empire raises his finger. That's second wicket down for the Deccan boys. Nothing Sunil could do with that ball actually. A right line and length there from Shivaji. Ball just bouncing a little more than the batsman expected. Taking his glove and going to the keeper. Umpire had no hesitation. Raised his finger. Sunil goes for just 9 of 11 deliveries. Shivaji to the new batsman, plays it defensively towards point. So dot. Shivaji following a similar pattern. A wicket of the first delivery of his second over and a wicket of the first delivery of his third over as well. Shivaji once again to the new batsman Praveen. Left arm over the wicket. Full delivery straight to the man at short cover. Short extra cover, that is. Fielder as well to keep the batsman on strike. The new batsman on strike. Shivaji. Shivaji with the next delivery. Very good delivery. Once again attacking the batsman's stumps there. Batsman Praveen defends it down the ground. Another dot. Shivaji with the next delivery to Praveen. Oh, very well directed short ball there from Shivaji. Praveen going for the pull. I think it was maybe a top edge or a glove, but luckily for him it goes behind the keeper. A single to Praveen, who opens his account. It's 41 for 2. Last one of the over. It went down the ground by Arun and it's a boundary to end the over. Good shot there by Arun. Ball was very full outside off. Width provided. Batsman Arun making full use of that width. Sends the ball soaring towards long off boundary. It was hit very hard there by Arun. So 420 over, 5 runs came of that over, and it's 45 for 2 after 5 overs. Deccan boys going at 9 and over, but very in a similar fashion to the Little Blasters, they have also lost 2 wickets. What I mean to say is run rate is not an issue because the runs are coming, but it's the wickets which would be worrying the Deccan boys. They have lost a big wicket of Mohammad Javed. Shivaji picking both the wickets to fall. Change in bowling, Giri Babu into the attack with his left arm spin. Starts with a very full delivery on the stumps. Driven down the ground towards long on by Praveen. Single. Gets Arun back on strike. Arun 10 from 9 deliveries so far with 2 boundaries. Appeal, and umpire raises his finger immediately. Arun goes for just 10. LBW by Giri Babu. Third wicket down for Deccan boys. Just 46 on the board. 6th over in progress. Giri Babu with a wicket in his very first over. That of Arun. New man out is Captain Imran Hussain. Giri Babu to Imran Hussain and he's go past the edge. Very good bowling from Girin Babu there.
First time, bro.
Bowling it, giving it a lot of air. I mean, getting the batsman to drive. In the air, one just out of the reach of the fielder there. A risky single taken by the batsman. Oh, Giri Babu continues to flight the ball, inviting the drive, and batsman just checking his shot there. And luckily for the batsman, ball didn't carry to the man at mid-off. Giri Babu with the next delivery. Another very flighted delivery and bowled. Praveen there going across the line. An ugly hike, but losing his wicket. Now Praveen bowled by Giri Babu for just 2 of 6 deliveries. Deccan boys losing their fourth wicket. It's 47 for 4. 5.5 overs. The new batsman in is Vishal. Vishal, wicket-keeper batsman. He'll be replacing Praveen. Giri Babu. Kaminipati Giri Babu. 2 wickets in his first over. Excellent bowling there by Giri Babu. Vishal now to face the music. Giri Babu with the last delivery of his over. Another very full delivery. In fact, it was a full toss. Laid down the ground. Bowler does well to field it in his follow through. Another very good delivery. Well flighted there, batsman. Instead of coming forward, stays back in different set. Dot ball to end the over, and it's 47 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 6 overs. Another change in bowling as Narendra comes into the attack. Narendra is a finger spinner. Will be bowling right arm off breaks. And it's the Captain Imran Hussain on strike. Two new batsmen on the crease in Little Blasters, getting through with their overs very quickly. Bowling spin. Narendra to Imran Hussain. Right arm over the wicket. Very flighted delivery. Imran going for his shot. Gets an inside edge towards short square leg. Single taken there. Score moves to 48 for the loss of 4 wickets. Loopy of break there from Narendra. Next delivery. Another very loopy of break and batsman beaten this time. Batsman Vishal going on the back foot, trying to cut. But I think it was too full for the cut. Another very flighted delivery. It's led towards the man at deep mid wicket. Just a single this time. Vishal going across the line. A dangerous thing to do against an off spinner. Is he a leg spinner actually? Very good delivery, but little bit wider of off stump. In fact, umpire has signaled a wide. Narendra with his next delivery. Another flighted delivery in batsman. That in between length forces the batsman to defend. Batsman getting an inside edge there. Narendra. Next delivery. Use of the feet. No, he didn't leave his crease there. Another dot. Pressure building there. Imran Hussain, the captain. Just 2 of 5 deliveries so far. Last ball of the over. Use of the feet makes it a full stop. All is in the air, but straight to the man at deep mid wicket. And a very good, well judged catch there. By Dilip. That's the 5th wicket down for Deccan Boys. Captain Imran Hussain. Feeling the heat. Goes for a big hit, but doesn't get it right out of the screws. So Sandeep Kumar at deep mid wicket there holds on to a very good catch, and Captain Imran Hussain goes for just 2 of 6 deliveries. New batsman walking in is Sai. Sai actually opened the bowling, so not sure about his batting credentials. As per our records, he has played 5 matches so far, scored 18 with the highest score of 16, so not much to speak about there. A wicket of the last ball of Narendra's over. So it will be Giri Babu to continue his second over. Giri Babu bowling some left arm spin. Troubled the batsman a lot in his first over. First delivery. A very good one to start. Another well flighted delivery. Defended towards the onside by the bowler. So Giri Babu attacking a little more now. A slip in position. Next delivery, batsman goes for reverse sweep and missed there by the keeper. Did the batsman get an edge there? No. The umpire signals byes, so it's 4 byes. Score moves to 54. Vishal, a wicket-keeper batsman, trying something different there. Going for the reverse sweep. Missed the ball, but keeper unable to. Giri Babu with the next delivery. Another very full delivery there from Giri. Almost a yorker. Well dug out by the batsman Vishal.
Come on, Girana.
Giri Babu with his next delivery. And it's bowled. Off stump. Takes a beating. As I told you, Vishal living dangerously out there, going across the line. And this time, Giri Babu hits the wicket. 6th wicket down for Deccan Boys. Vishal out for just a single. It's 54 for 6. 7.4. New batsman making his way out to the center will be replacing Vishal, wicketkeeper Vishal, who went across the line and lost his off stump to Kamini Pati Giri Babu. Giri Babu, 3 wickets so far to his name, 1.4 overs, 2 runs conceded. Giri Babu with his next delivery to the new batsman. Another very lighted delivery there. Batsman once again going across the line, gets an inside edge, and there at short square leg does the fielding. Single taken by the new batsman. It's 55 for the loss of 6 wickets. 2 new batsmen on the crease. Mangi Shetty Sairam and the other side. Last ball of the over from Giri Babu, a dot to end. Score remains on 55 for the loss of 6 wickets. Giri Babu's analysis so far: 2 overs, just 3 runs and 3 wickets. It will be Narendra Nalajala to continue. Would be bowling to Mangi Shetty Sairam. First ball of the 9th over. Very well bowled. Narendra giving the ball flight there and bowling it quite slow so that the batsman has to generate all the speed. Batsman at the moment finding it very difficult. Narendra with his second delivery. Another very slow outside off in the air. Ball is going towards long on but doesn't reach the fielder. So ball lands safely. Batsman survives. Single taken there. So Narendra bowling beautifully there. Giving the ball flight. This time batsman gets hold of the ball and it's a 6. First 6 of the Deccan Boys innings of the bat of Sai. I think it was a little bit too full from Narendra there in the hitting arc of Sai. Sai goes through with the shot and ball goes all the way over the deep mid wicket boundary for a 6. At 6, score moves to 62. These 2 bowlers, left-handed Giri Babu and the right-handed Narendra, bowling very well in tandem. Was the first boundary of the last 4 overs. Narendra with the legs delivery. Another very full delivery. Almost a Yorker there. And Sai just takes it out. Good bowling. Narendra once again. Use of the feet this time by Sai. But straight to the man at long off. Just a single. Sai. I think there's no point in just hanging around there, so Sai is going for his shots. Narendra with the last ball of the over. Ball is in the air, but well over the man at long off. Another 6 to end the over, this time off the blade of Mangi Shetty Sairam. End of an expensive over for Narendra. 14 runs came of that over because of those 2 sixes. The score is now 69 for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of 9 overs. Change in bowling. Venkat Reddy into the attack, but he starts with a wide. Venkat Reddy with the next delivery. Another wayward delivery down the leg side. Ball is running towards the fine leg boundary. That's 4. So 5 more runs, 5 bonus runs for the Deccan boys. It's 75 for the loss of 6 wickets. Poor start there by Venkat Reddy. First a wide, and now another wide which goes for a 4. Venkat with his next delivery, this time it's better, but the ball still goes towards the point boundary. It's another 4. As I told you, Sai is going to play his shots. There's no point hanging in. A big target they are chasing, 192 to get for the Deccan boys. Have already lost 6 wickets. Little Blasters controlling the match at the moment. Venkat Reddy with his next delivery. It's a good delivery this time, just short of a length. Inside gives it some respect. Just plays it down the ground. No chance of a run there. Score remains on 79. The loss of 6 wickets. Venkat Reddy with his next delivery. Another wayward delivery there, wide down the leg side. And the keeper fails to collect the ball. Batsman run another extra. 2 more to the total, which moves to 81 for the loss of 6 wickets. Venkat Reddy is struggling with his lines there. 3 out of the 4 balls he has bowled. In fact, he has bowled 5 balls so far, and 3 of them have been wide down the leg side. Venkat Reddy with the next delivery. Shot wide outside off. Played to the man at point and a single taken. Man at point does the fielding. Relays it to the man at shot. At cover there. Giri Babu inside the ring in cover there. Venkat Reddy. Another very good shot by Sai there. And it's another 4. Sai going very hard at the ball. Hits it like a tracer bullet. And the ball races to the boundary. Sai moves to 15 of just 7 deliveries with 2 4s and a 6. Venkat Reddy already conceded 17 in this over. Still 2 deliveries to go. Venkat with his next delivery. Shot and line once again. Wrong line there by Venkat Reddy, but just a single. I think the batsman unable to get back to that ball. It came off his gloves, so the ball didn't have the required legs to go to the boundary. Just a single there. Score moves to 87. Last ball of the over. Venkat Reddy to Sai Ram. That's a better delivery. Full delivery, targeting the off stump. The batsman Sai Ram, that is, looking for another big shot, but just gets a bottom edge. It goes back to the bowler, who fields it in his follow through, and a dot to end the over. Time for a drinks break. We'll be back after the drinks break. Welcome back after the drinks break. Play and miss to start. Another bowling change actually. So the Deccan Boys still needs 105 runs in 59 deliveries. Second ball of the 11th over. Full delivery there from the bowler. Driven down the ground towards long off. Giri Babu does the fielding and rolls it back to the bowler. Single taken by the batsman. Another single. Sai moves to 17. Smangisetti Sairam on strike. Third ball of the over. Wide outside off. Batsman goes for the cut. Misses it. No signal from the umpire. It's a legal delivery. 2 dots and a single from the over so far. Next delivery. Short one. Cramping the batsman for the room, who cops it on his thighs. Ball rolls towards the keeper. Keeper Anil. Another dot. Bowler Dilip with the next delivery in I think keeper Anil just lets it go. So wide down the leg side. Two extras to the total, which moves to 90. Dilip with the next delivery. Another short delivery on the batsman pad there. Oh, batsman looks to be in pain there, I think. The ball missed the pads and hit him on his thigh. Beaten in pace there, batsman Sai. Dilip with the last ball of the over. This time, Sai plays it towards long on and takes a single to end the over. No timing whatsoever in that shot from Sai. That's single. Ends the over. A good over from Dilip there. Just 4 runs of that over. 2 runs of the bat and 2 wides. And Deccan Boys move to 91 for the loss of 6 wickets. Eleven overs completed. It will be Venkat Reddy to continue. Venkat Reddy, who bowled a very expensive first over. 18 came off his first over. First ball of his second over, and in the batsman's hitting arc. Ball is sailing over for 6. Not sure why the fielding captain opted to continue with Venkat Reddy. Venkat bowling it full or right in the batsman's zone there. Batsman's side. Lofting it down the ground, wide of long on for a huge 6. A monster hit there from Sai. Sai moves to 24 of just 13 deliveries with 2 fours and 2 sixes. Deccan Boys on to 97 for the loss of 6 wickets. That was a big 6 by Sai. Venkat with the next delivery. This time it's a little bit short. Better line and length there from Venkat. And Sai defends it towards the man at short cover. So a dot ball. Venkat Reddy with his next delivery. Another short one. This time cut there by Sai. And the sweeper cover does the fielding. Returns it to the bowler. Single taken. That single Sai moves to 25 of just 15 deliveries. And the Deccan boys move to 98. The loss of 6 wickets. Venkat Reddy with the 4th delivery of the over. Short one. Batsman Mangisetti Sairam defends it, but fielders in the circle were right on the edge. So, chance for the batsman to take another single. Venkat, after that 6 of the first delivery. Next ball, another very full delivery, but batsman Sai unable to get under that ball. Lays it towards the onside and takes another single. So a good comeback by Venkat Reddy there after the first ball 6. 3 singles of the next 4 deliveries. Last ball of the over coming up. Can he close this over with just a single or a wicket? Mangisetti Sairam on strike. Venkat Reddy with the last ball of his second over. And I think that was an opportunity. There was an outside edge there, but the keeper Anil unable to latch onto it. Oh, Venkat Reddy closes his over with a dot. Still a very expensive over. 9 runs came off that over, and it's the 100 up for the Deccan boys. 100 for 6 after 12. It will be Dilip to continue. Dilip bowled a tidy over first up, just 4 runs from his first over. Will be bowling to Sai. Slight change in field there. The deep third man fielder moves to. In fact, my fielder at deep fine leg has moved to deep third man. Man there. Dilip, first ball of his second over. Oh, there was a single there, but batsman hesitating. So that it ought to start the 13th over. Dilip with his next delivery, a full delivery in the batsman's hitting zone, and Sai sends the ball to the cover boundary this time. Sai moves to 30 of just 18 deliveries with 3 fours and 2 sixes. Sai playing his shots there, not just hanging in. Deccan boys still need 88 runs of just 46 deliveries. Can Sai be the hero? Dilip with the next delivery. This time I think it would be Bice. Man there at deep third man does the fielding. No signal by the umpire, so I think there was an edge there. Yeah. Our cameraman Abdul Samad confirming there was an edge there. Another single to Sai, who moves to 31. Dilip with the next delivery. Ball is once again in the air, but in the gap as well. As the ball carried all the way, yes, the fielder signals a 6. And the umpire raises both his arms. So, the second 6 for Sairam, who moves to 16 of just 11 deliveries. And the Deccan Boys on to 111, on to Nelson. It's 1-1-1 for the loss of 6 wickets. Excellent shot there by Mangi Sethi Sairam. A 6 over deep extra cover. So Dilip, after a very tidy first over, is leaking runs this over. Dilip with his next delivery, and it's wavered there. Holds it down like white signal by the umpire. So no. And Deccan Boys have moved on. Nelson not causing them any harm. Another top edge there, but it's above the head of the keeper. Man at deep third does the fielding. Signal taken by the batsman Sairam. Sairam moves to 17 of just 12 and brings Sai on strike. This partnership is worth 59 of just 31 deliveries. Have brought Deccan Boys right back into the game. But can they take the Deccan Boys across the line? Another very good shot there by Sai in the gap, and the ball goes across the square leg boundary for another 4. Sai moves to 35 of just 20 deliveries. 4 fours and 2 sixes for Sai. Score is 117 for the loss of 6 wickets. These two going very strong. Little Blasters got some thinking to do. Need a wicket, because if these two batsmen keep going, they will take the Deccan Boys across the line. So the wicket taking option, Giri Babu back into the attack with his left arm off spin. Giri Babu's figures so far: 2 overs, 3 runs and 3 wickets. Those are excellent figures. Giri Babu, and ball is straight up in the air. Oh no. Giri Babu almost did the job for which he was brought into the attack, but the man at deep square leg lets him down. Single taken there. Score moves to 118. Next ball of the over. Another short one. This time played towards long off. Another single taken. Sairam with a life there. Next ball, flighted delivery, missed there by the batsman and the keeper, and the short third man. Ball is moving towards the third man boundary. Man, the fielder there recovers well. Only a single, that too a bye. Mangi Sethi Sairam going for his shots. Next ball is in the hitting arc of batsman Sai, who sent it soaring over long on, and it's a 6. I think we have lost another ball there, and the leg umpire asking groundsman Sinu to throw another ball. Sai with his third 6 moves to 41 of just 21 deliveries. Giri Babu, next delivery, another very full delivery, attacking the batsman's pads there. Batsman Sai just needed to get some bat, but fails to do so. Next ball of the over, this time driven in towards extra cover, and ball crosses the cover bound. A boundary to end the over, and then a very expensive over there by Giri Babu. A 6 and a 4. Another bowling change. It's Nageshwar into the attack. Nageshwar, who opened the batting for the Blasters, will be bowling to Saira. First ball. No. Going for his shots. In fact, both the batsmen now going for their shots. Ball was in the air, but lands well short of the man in deep mid wicket. Just a single there for Saira, who moves to 18 of 16. Nageshwar now to Sai, who's on to 45. A short ball. There was a single there, but the non-striker not responding, and the bowler does the fielding. So an important dot there from Nageshwar. Nageshwar with his next delivery. This is lofted down the ground. Chance no. It's a 6. A 50 for Sai of just 24 deliveries. In fact, it's 25 deliveries. Sai moves to 51. That was his fourth 6. Straight down the ground. Sai using the long handle to good effect there. Nageshwar with the next delivery. This time Sai just plays it with soft hands towards short cover and takes a single. Good sensible batting by Sai there. Single taken after 6. This partnership now worth 82 of just 42 deliveries. Nageshwar to, and this is once again lofted down the ground, but this time it's an opportunity gone down. Man at long off puts it down. It's Giri Babu. That should have been taken. Very casual on the part of Giri Babu there. That should have been taken. That should have been taken. Little Blasters need a wicket. Oh, player missed there. Dot ball to end the over. Sai once again swinging his bat, but doesn't connect with the ball this time. So another expensive over. 9 runs came of that over. It's 137 for the loss of 6 wickets. Deccan boys need 55 from the remaining 5 overs at 11 and over. Can these two take them across? Another bowling change. This time it's Murli Yeragunta who played well, scored a half century. Murli starting with a short and wide outside off delivery. Cut towards sweeper covered there by Seti Sairam, who moves to 20 of 18 deliveries, which brings Sai to the strike. A wide delivery, batsman looking towards the umpire, but the umpire gives it in favor of the bowler. A dot there. Next delivery, shot outside off. Another player missed there. Appeal for a stumping there by the keeper, but I think the batsman was inside his crease. The umpire turns the appeal down. No damage done. 2 dots more importantly. Only with the next delivery, this time it's shot outside off. Cut by Sai. Sweeper covered as the fielding. Not exactly a sweeper cover, but deep extra cover. Fielder a deep extra cover there. This time another catch put down by Giri Babu there at long off. Ball was in the air for a long time. Giving some excuses there, Giri Babu, but he has put down 2 catches now. Another single to end the over. Ball this time was playing it along the ground towards wide long off. Giri Babu does the fielding. So another single to end the over. 4 runs came of that over. Score is now 141 for the loss of 6 wickets. So 50 more runs, 51 in fact more required of the remaining 4 overs for the Deccan boys. Sai on strike. Nageshwar to bowl his second over. First ball. Oh, play and miss there. Appeal for caught behind and given by the umpire. So Sai, after well made 54, is caught behind of the bowling of Nageshwar by the wicketkeeper Anil. That's a big wicket. A very big wicket. 7th wicket down for Deccan boys, and I think with the wicket of Sai, the hopes of Deccan boys goes. New batsman walking in is Zahir Hassan, but I think almost the Little Blasters are right back into the game. We are into the tail, I feel. 51 runs of just 23 deliveries would have been difficult for even an Andre Russell. So I would say it's the game for the Little Blasters to lose from here. Nageshwar with the next delivery. Wrapped on the pad. Strong appeal there, but umpire unmoved. I think, yeah, inside edge says the bat umpire. Nageshwar with the next delivery. Another play and miss there by Zahir. Appeal for caught behind, but it was only the umpire, the bowler who was appealing. Keeper Anil not interested. Not out, says the umpire. Another stumping appeal by the wicket keeper. Turned down by the leg umpire. At the end, no damage done. Nageshwar with the fourth delivery of this over. Another dot there. Bowler Nageshwar showing his football skills there. Kicking the ball onto the stumps, but the batsman was well inside. Nageshwar with the next delivery. Another play and miss there by Zahir. Zahir trying to cut the ball. Makes no contact. So an excellent over by Nageshwar so far. 5 dots and a wicket of the first delivery. Last ball of the over. This time batsman Zahir looks to ramp it, but once again misses. What an over that was from Nageshwar. A maiden wicket. Score remains on 141 for the loss of 7 wickets. So the Deccan boys, I feel, are out, but miracles can happen. Cricket as a game of uncertainties. 51 still required by the Deccan boys of the remaining 3 overs. It will be Murali Yeragunta to continue. Bowling to Sairam, who's on 21. Sairam swings and misses. Keeper Anil collects the ball and returns it to the bowler. Dot to start the 18th over. Murali with his second delivery. Ball this time is in the air. Once again, it's long off in action. This time, Giri takes the catch in the third attempt, and Mangisetti Sairam has to walk back. I think he got 3 lives, but couldn't make use of those. 8 wicket down for the Deccan boys. Murali Yeragunta with his first wicket. Mangisetti Sairam caught at long off by Giri Babu. 21 runs of 21 balls with 2 fours. Eight wicket down, 141 on board, 17.2 overs. The new batsman in is Ramna Reddy. As per the new rules, it will be the new batsman on strike, facing Murali Yeragunta. Murali to Ramna Reddy with the third ball of his second over. Straight to the man, but single taken and overthrows there. So Ramna Reddy comes back for the second. It was a tight single. Fielder on the edge of the circle. Next ball. Play and miss there. Ball just bouncing a little more than the batsman expected. Was through to the keeper. Another dot. Just 2 runs of the over so far. Wrapped on the pattern. I think he's bowled there. Yes. Yeah. Batsman Ramna loses his leg stump. 9th wicket down for the Deccan boys. Ramna Reddy just manages 2 runs of the 3 deliveries, bowled by Murli Yeragunta. Murli, second wicket to his name. Murli's analysis so far: 1.5 overs, 6 runs and 2 wickets. Last wicket will be Fahim. Waiting for batsman Fahim to walk out. Last man Fahim has finally walked up to the middle. He will be facing Murli. It will be the last ball of the 18th over. Attacking field set by Murli there. 2 men in the covers, all of them catching. But he bowls a short one and that to outside off. Fahim goes for the cut and misses. Ball goes through to the keeper Anil. That's the end of the over. Just 2 runs of that over and 2 wickets. Second was 143 for the loss of 9 wickets. Last 2 overs remaining. It will be Nageshwar to continue. His third over, 19th of the inning. Zahir on strike. Oh. Yeah, bowling onto his pads. Leg by signal by the umpire. Nageshwar with the next delivery. This time it's short and outside off and white signal by the umpire. Another extra. Deccan boys move to 149 for the loss, 145 for the loss of 9 wickets. The next ball. Batsman going for the run. Chance are not there, but the net shot third. Man, that is very slow. Going for the overthrows and completing it easily. Fahim opens his account with that couple. 2 casual there from the Little Blasters. First, the man at short third takes ages to throw the ball, and the keeper allows an overthrow. Another wide there by Nageshwar. Little Blasters taking things casually. That's better from Nageshwar. Bowling it a little fuller, inviting the batsman for a drive. Another good delivery on the pads this time. No chance of a leg bye. Another dot. Nageshwar with the 5th ball of the over. In the air. Oh no, batsman, point fielder there got a hand to the ball, but just couldn't hold on. 2 runs taken there by the batsman. Score moves to 150. 150 up for the Deccan boys for the loss of 9 wickets. Last ball of the 19th over. Nageshwar to bowl. Fahim on strike. Will this ball go to the boundary? Keeper running after it. Oh, no, the ball doesn't have the legs to cross the boundary. So it will be another couple to end the over. So 152 for the loss of 9 wickets. 2 more to Fahim. Deccan boys 152 for the loss of 9 wickets. 19 overs completed. Last over of the innings to be bowled by Sandeep Kumar. Zahir on strike. Zahir Hassan has faced 6 balls so far but is yet to open his account. Sandeep Kumar starts with a wide delivery outside off. Zahir goes for the cut and misses. Ball goes through to the keeper. In the air. And over long off for a 6. What a shot to get off the mark by Zahir. Sandeep there bowling it slow and very full. Batsman Zahir gets under it and lofts it down the ground for a 6. The next ball, Zahir goes for his shot once again. 3 fielders inside the ring on the onside. It's a dot. Another dot, this time wide outside off. Fifth ball of the over. And it's 4. Zahir this time goes across the line and sends the ball over the mid wicket. Boundary for 4. So Zahir getting some runs there. Ten runs of 11 deliveries so far for Zahir. Last ball of the over coming up. It will also be the last ball of the inning. Sandeep bowling the 20th over. Once again lofted down the ground, but this time there is a long off in position and Giri Babu takes another catch and Zahir Hassan holds out of the last ball. So the Deccan boys all out of the last ball of the 20th over. 162 for 10 and the Little Blasters win the match by 29 runs. Murli Yeragunta with his all-round performance is the man of the match. He got 58 of just 45 deliveries while batting and 2 wickets of 2 overs while bowling. That's it. End of the match. See you sometime later with the next match.